There's a new Darth Vader VR series coming, and we have your first look.
Plus, I find out how to actually play Sabacc.
It's not as complicated as you would think.
Also, there's dog treats involved.
With the VR or the Sabacc?
Yes.
This is the Star Wars Show from the Lucasfilm headquarters in San Francisco. Here's your hosts, Andi and Anthony.
Hello and welcome to the Star Wars Show, an 8 to 9 minute look at what happened this week in Star Wars.
Well, 7 minutes if we talk really fast.
But why would we ever talk slow to pad out a runtime?
It's not like we get paid by the minute.
No.
And now, the news.
Vader Immortal, a Star Wars VR series, was officially announced with a teaser trailer for its first episode during Oculus Connect 5 this morning.
The new immersive series from ILMxLab takes place between the events of Revenge of the Sith and Rogue One, and is also connected to their hyper-reality experience, Secrets of the Empire.
Lucasfilm President Kathleen Kennedy said, "We always look for opportunities to explore the Star Wars universe in new ways," adding, ILMxLab is very excited to be working with David S. Goyer on a first-of-its-kind Star Wars experience which allows fans to travel to Darth Vader's fiery, lava-ridden fortress and wield a lightsaber on his home turf.
So ready. Writer and executive producer David S. Goyer stated, as a lifelong Star Wars fan, working with ILMxLab on an untold Vader story is a dream come true. The experience is designed to be immersive first, meaning from its inception, this 3-part series has been conceived and executed specifically for the VR medium. We're breaking new ground with this project that places you, the user, at the center of the story.
The first episode of the 3-part series is set to launch in 2019 on the newly announced Oculus Quest.
And for more on Vader Immortal, as well as the full teaser trailer, check out starwars.com/SWS or ILMxLab.com.
And speaking of new series, we're launching a brand new online series next week entitled Our Star Wars Stories.
Hosted by friend of the show Jordan Hembrough, Our Star Wars Stories follows him across the country as he uncovers inspiring tales from Star Wars fans.
The series debuts on October 2nd with a look at Albin Johnson, the founder of the 501st Legion.
For more information, check out starwars.com.
Battlefront 2 released a squad system update yesterday, aiming to improve squad play.
The new system will allow you to rejoin the action faster, team up with friends easier, allows 2v2 private matches in Hero Showdown, and marks the arrival of the 91st Mobile Reconnaissance Corps and the 104th Wolfpack Battalion.
For more details, check out battlefront2.com.
Hey, did you hear? Solo, a Star Wars story, is now available on Blu-ray.
And StarWars.com has teamed up with comic book artist Phil Noto to create a custom insert and slipcase that you can download and print yourself to pop over and in your own copy.
StarWars.com has a full article coming tomorrow detailing the process of the cover's creation, plus downloadable files for you to print your very own.
Finally this week, in sad news, Gary Kurtz, the legendary producer of Star Wars and The Empire Strikes Back, passed away on Sunday at the age of 78.
Kurtz was a key figure in the history of Star Wars and Lucasfilm, first teaming up with George Lucas on American Graffiti in 1973.
Gary Kurtz will be missed greatly by all of us here at Lucasfilm.
How long have you been asking Dave Filoni for a part in Star Wars?
I've never asked Dave Filoni for a part in Star Wars.
No?
There's gonna be stories told. There are rumors out there. The truth of the matter is, I've never asked Dave for a part in Star Wars.
Did you have a moment where you thought, I'm in Star Wars, I'm part of Star Wars now?
I have a moment like every 15, 20 minutes. I woke up today super pumped and excited to come sit in a chair for 9 hours. Like, because I get to talk about something that means a lot to me.
What are you most excited for fans to see about Kaz? What aspect of his personality are you most excited to share?
I think the growth. We're all gonna go on this journey with him. We're gonna experience everything with him firsthand. But with that, we're gonna really open many doors in the Star Wars lore. The fans are gonna be immersed in the experience with Kaz, so I'm very excited for them to see what happens.
How would you describe Tam?
Tam has a hard exterior, but very tender and actually quite gentle inside. She is feisty and doesn't take anything from anyone. She's outspoken and she aspires to be a pilot. So she's kind of cool.
What was your first reaction when you read the first script and when you saw what your character was gonna look like?
When I heard the character's name was Faison, I was like, oh, me? Okay. No, but I was very excited actually because we don't know much about Rodians, and you're gonna learn some things about hype and his skills behind the stick.
As a comedian, how do you translate your sense of humor into the character?
It's hard because I feel like as a Star Wars fan, humor in the Star Wars universe is tricky. You don't want to be the not funny one in the Star Wars universe. We don't want to be that anywhere, but like especially in the Star Wars universe. I would get nervous before going into voiceover sessions for Orca because it meant so much.
How do you envision the scenes when you're acting them out for Kaz?
Typically, we're in a room with other actors and we're working together. There's a lot of chemistry. So So it's really easy to get lost in it because they're lost in a role, I'm lost in a role. I'm just so immersed in this role that they say cut, and I'm still talking to myself as Cass.
What's it like knowing you're part of Star Wars, you're part of the galaxy?
I don't remember much about anything, but the first memory I have is walking into a movie theater and seeing R2-D2 just after he got shot by the Jawa, and they're on the sandcrawler. R2-D2, it is you, it is you. That's one of my first memories in life. I became an actor with the hopes of being in the Star Wars galaxy. I wanted to fly the Millennium Falcon. I've gotten pretty close, you know. I fly a starship in the Star Wars universe.
The thing for me that gets me every time is the adventure of each episode. I want to share that with my nephews. Like, wow, what's next, you know, and the wonder of it all, and the colors and the music. It's beautiful.
Being an Asian American, having that diversity in the Star Wars world. Now, all of us, in whatever ethnicity you are, now we can relate more. It is something that you can feel a part of, and that inclusion is everything.
I think kids are gonna love Star Wars Resistance. I think their parents are gonna love watching it with them because they're gonna love it so much. When we were a kid, we got these 3 movies and that's it. We had to watch it over and over again. What you have with Star Wars Resistance is this brand new branch and this whole other side world. It's amazing. There's this vast lived-in universe already, and I think that's what is the best part about it.
I'm here with Sunny Merchant from Pinewood Studios, all the way out here with the actual screen-used Sabacc table from Solo, A Star Wars Story, and it is insanely beautiful. Can you tell me a little bit about this set piece, please?
We only had 2 full tables made for the shoot. We had a half table as well, if they needed to get tight. Close-ups on you, you can put the camera right up there. Then we manufactured all the
Right, so we have all of the chips, the different kinds of credits. I know that we have Imperial credits,
Yeah.
Galactic credits.
Yeah, so these ones here, these are just dog treats.
Just painted dog treats.
Painted dog treats.
What about these?
That's just dried plants, and then we wrap them, sort of just give them a little binding and
Are
stuff.
these supposed to be some sort of currency?
Yeah, they're all currency, yeah, so from far off planets.
So then you also had to develop the process of actually playing
Yeah.
the game. Can you give me a quick walkthrough?
Yeah, each player would get dealt 2 cards, so you have 2 pots on the table. This pot's called the Sabacc pot, and this one's just the game pot. So to buy in, you'd have to do 2 in this one, 1 in that one.
Okay.
And the aim of the game is to get closest to 0.
Okay.
The green ones are plus cards, and then the red cards are negatives. Yeah. So to win properly, you need to get to 0, but this is the best hand you can get. This is pure Sabacc.
Pure Sabacc.
So that's the 2 highest cards, negatives and positives.
Okay.
And that's the green Psylocke. That's the winning ticket. There's only 2 in the deck.
What if you didn't have that and you just canceled out to 0?
That's still Sabacc.
That's still Sabacc, but pure
that's
Sabacc
pure
is having
Sabacc.
the 0 also.
Yeah. The other thing, if you do get pure Sabacc or Sabacc, then you win this big pot. But if you just win the game, then you get that pot.
Okay, let's do a hand.
Okay?
Okay.
I'll deal you 2 fresh ones, yeah?
Okay, cool, yeah.
So you do your 2 and 1, and then you get a card, if you want a card.
Oh, I do,
Yeah.
I think. I took it.
So then you can go in again and raise me if you
I'm
want
gonna
to.
put this guy in there, and I'm gonna raise you.
Raise me.
A dog treat.
Oh my goodness. So I match that. So if you want another card or you don't need to, I probably will.
Man, you're
yeah.
making me nervous.
Yeah, I wouldn't be nervous.
Your Sabacc face is good. All right, I'm staying here, but I'm gonna, yeah.
Okay, I'll fold.
I had 1.
1, there we go.
Haha!
So that's yours.
Mine. Awesome. Thank you so much
Okay.
for teaching me how to play.
Yeah.
This is absolutely beautiful.
No problem.
Watching the Star Wars show.
Another week, another Star Wars show in the books.
I am just excited that I will finally get to live inside of Star Wars in the comfort of my own home.
I bet your wife's gonna love that.
Send all of my mail to Vader's castle from now on.
You still get physical mail? Dude, you old.
Wow.
You know, like, mail some checks to the power department when you get home? Check your answering machine?
I have a pager now, thank you. Also, so what? I'm gonna eat some hard candy and live in a VR wonderland.
Cool, cool. Try not to break a hip. And as always, remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, download the Star Wars app, and don't take candy from strangers.
So do you not pay your power bill then? You have to pay your bills. They're gonna turn off your power.
1982. Look at me. I'm a responsible adult that pays my bills. But you pay your taxes too, you weirdo.
Yes! You have to do that!
Ain't nothing in the rule book.
Yes, there is! There's nothing in the rule book that says a dog has to pay their taxes. You have to pay your taxes.